That a crime alert, and 2 men have been arrested for driving under the influence and causing this deadly crash in the Central Valley. It happened early yesterday morning near the intersection of McLeod and Sahara. Police say 37-year-old Taureen Henderson and 35-year-old Kenneth Kaminsky both approached the intersection and crashed into each other. They each sustained minor injuries and were transported to the hospital. Henderson, as you can see, had facial injuries, but he already had that before the crash. Henderson was driving a passenger in his car at the time of the crash, a 36-year-old woman. She was taken to the Sunrise Hospital, where she later died. Her name hasn't been released. Jail records show Henderson is also facing charges of driving without a license or insurance and driving an unregistered vehicle. Both suspects now face DUI charges.